Previously on Mega Man. I'm so sorry! Please forgive me! That's a believable apology. And I have to say, this city looks freaking cool. It is the year 2000XX, and the world breathes a collective sigh of relief now that Mega Man has once again put an end to Dr. Wily's plans for world domination. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't mind living in that city. But then, of course, like Gotham, peace never lasts. Robots start going wild all over the world. Could this be Dr. Wily up to his old tricks? Meanwhile, at Dr. Light's laboratory, Chun-Li is anchoring the news. That's a nice little Easter egg. Dr. Light, it's your robots. You're right, those are the robots I created. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not my doing. These robots are Dr. Light's creations. This proves he's had evil designs on the world all this time. It's time I turned my efforts to world domination. Why don't you join me, Dr. Wily? I can't join you. I've changed my evil ways. Yep, we've heard that before. You need to stop this nonsense. I, Dr. Wily, have created my own robots to stop Dr. Light, but only your donations can help me complete them. Once my robots are finished, they will save the world. Who knew? Wily resorts to crowdfunding. We got another call. The phone is ringing off the hook. And doesn't Roll look adorable? People keep calling Dr. Light to complain. What should we do? For starters, I'm going to do something about those robots. Thanks, Mega Man. Be careful out there. You haven't done this in a while. And at the time of the game's release, he certainly hadn't. What's happening, guys? I'm Speedy Spectrum, and welcome to my playthrough of Mega Man 9. Released 20 years after the first game, Mega Man 9 saw the Blue Bomber return to his roots in all of his 8-bit glory. This game is without question my favorite in the entire classic franchise. It has an excellent Robot Master lineup, an excellent weapons inventory, and spectacular music, amazing level design. It's the perfect classic Mega Man game. Back in 2007, when this game was released, you had to spend a couple points to buy it on either WiiWare, Xbox Live, or PSN. But it's definitely worth the price. And now, we can play it as part of the Legacy Collection. As usual, we have 8 Robot Masters to choose from. We don't start off with 4 like we did in Mega Man 7 and 8. And guess what? We have the very first female Robot Master! Hooray for Capcom and gender equality! And guess what? We're gonna start off with Splash Woman. Fun fact, Splash Woman was originally designed to help drowning victims who had fallen off boats. And it comes as no surprise that Splash Woman's level serves as the quintessential water stage. And that means we jump higher. It also means death spikes. Lots and lots of death spikes. Naturally, all of the enemies to be found here are aquatic-based. Ow! And I got sprayed with ink by this octopus or Octone as it's known. I spy with my little eyes a big screw back there, so let's collect it because Otto's shop appears in this game once again. Oh, that fishy is known as a Tropish. And those Tropishes are definitely the biggest problems in Splash Woman's stage, mainly because they travel so fast. That climbing cannon is known as Sakurets, and when he fires his shots, it's gonna split in 8 directions, so you need to be careful. And yes, we can grab that health right there. Once again, I reiterate, watch out for death spikes. They're never fun to deal with. Typically, people will start with either Splash Woman or Galaxy Man since their stages are the easiest. Moving right along, let's go ahead and dodge the Tropish. That's a really good piece of advice. Those flying spikes, by the way, are known as Okosu Tobori. Now, does this environment look familiar? Yep, it's the floating bubbles from Wave Man's stage back in Mega Man 5. The exact same concept here. The small bubbles will burst, but you can ride the big bubbles all the way to the top. But once again, watch out for death spikes. You know, I think I'm gonna try something. Well, maybe not. I want to tally how many times I will say death spikes in this playthrough, because Mega Man is infiniteness for its death spikes. It wouldn't be Mega Man without death spikes. Okay, that probably added 4 to the counter, but you get the idea. The ink from the Octones won't hurt you, it'll just turn Mega Man black. And I gotta say, he does look cool covered in ink. Look, I am a ferocious ninja, shooting a cannon in the dark of night. I'll stop doing that. Okay, right here is the other gimmick of Splash Woman's stage. These moving platforms that travel from side to side. Some move slow, some move quickly. Unfortunately, once again, we'll have to deal with death spikes. Ooh, that was a lot smoother than I thought it was gonna be. But if any of you are seeing my previous videos, I'm sorry, but I was just burning the candle at both ends, and it was not good. I was not feeling great. I actually took a 4-hour-long nap last week. Although that's mainly because I've got so much going on right now. Well, now we've reached the end gate, and check it out, it says Dr. L instead of Dr. W. A nice little touch there, I have to say, since Dr. Light is allegedly the one behind this. Spoiler alert, we know he really isn't. Hello there, Splash Woman. Let's see what you can do. So Splash Woman follows a distinct pattern. She will float up to the surface, summoning a bunch of Tropishes. It should be worth noting that they always travel opposite in the direction. They will always travel in the same direction that she is swimming. Once she's reached the top, she's gonna send 6 lasers down towards you. Those lasers deal a lot of damage, so do your best to avoid them. However, she never breaks this pattern. And I'm just getting nailed by those lasers. Typically, you can get off a few shots before she heads back down to the base. Well, you know, the floor. I don't care, she's gone. As per usual, whenever you defeat a Robot Master, you get their weapon. And oh yeah, Mega Man 9 has a bunch of great weapons. Case in point, this is one of them. We get a new weapon, the Laser Trident. The Laser Trident fires a trident-shaped laser at enemies. It's extremely powerful and can often defeat enemies in a single hit. Not only that, it can also destroy barricades as well, so it's pretty handy to have. For now, I think we're going to initiate a cutscene. Oh no! The police have taken Dr. Light away. Dr. Light would never try to take over the world. This is definitely Wily's doing. Yeah, I think his expression said it all. Without a doubt. Don't worry, I'll clear Dr. Light's name. Off we go! We'll have to hurry if we want to rescue Dr. Light. Alas, it must wait until the next video. See you guys next time!